Yo, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Hustle Williams. And today we're going to be talking about this is episode 3. It should be episode 4, but this is going to be episode 3 of launching a startup. And today I want to go over some of the goals that we missed, how we missed them, and how we are addressing them, and what's going on. Okay, so step 1, we've had about 2 or 3 meetings with our incubator since then. And we're restructuring our plan right now, and I've also been trying to market a little bit too hard, and I think it's been going in the wrong direction, so we're now making adjustments to that. Couple of the problems that happened were we went into a bunch of groups and we kind of like spammed. I went into a couple of groups and I kind of spammed what we were building, and a lot of people weren't interested in that. They didn't want to see it, so that was a big no-no for our part. And I'm going to keep putting these YouTube videos together and showing you guys what is working and what's not working. And we're going to do it step by step. So this is our old landing page, and we're still using it now, but we are updating it now. So we are getting a newer landing page built by somebody at Upwork right now. Not Upwork. We're using Fiverr, so we're going to see how that landing page comes out, and we're going to try and emulate it. So in the process, why we decided to use a new landing page was because when we were trying to use this in our marketing campaign using Google Ads and Facebook Ads, we realized that our copy possibly wasn't doing too well. Our message is not getting across as easy as we would like it to. So we're trying to restructure it and make it a little bit more appealing. So I'll give you an instance of what we're trying to replicate in terms of like a landing page and how nice and different theirs looks. So this is another landing page startup inside of our incubator, and it was recommended by me for us to check out their landing page. And what you know about it, like when you look at it, it looks super clean, it's super slick, the copy is great, the landing page is slim and it just gets right to the point, gives you about 3 or 4 pieces of information, tells you about us, and then just really solid landing page that really gets to convert. So this is something that we ourselves are trying to emulate and make sure this happens in our next landing page. So we're working on that right now. So some things that have worked for us, and I'll review those as well. So we've been putting together a list of a questionnaire, and everybody who has signed up inside of our Facebook group has been able to see that questionnaire, and we've been going through and asking them individually what problems have been persistent for them and what they like and what they don't like with the software, which has been nothing shy of helpful. It's been great. We've interviewed about like 8 or 9 people so far. Some people are still finishing up their questionnaires and sending them back to us because we haven't really been able to structure a solid time together. So we're going to be working on that as well. So that's been coming across too. So how this came to fruition was in 2 different ways. So one thing I tried was the marketing, and I really tried to dive into that pretty hard. I went really hard on this Discord channel right here, and I went into big oopsie because I kind of was getting frustrated with our marketing tactics in the beginning. And I want to say thank you guys for everybody who has signed up, but we're trying to market a little bit too heavy, and I think I pushed a lot of people away. So there was this one guy inside this group who kind of like took me to the side and kind of like really just let me have it and explained everything in the right way, where I was still a little frustrated, but he just explained it, and he told us like, look, your landing page isn't put together well, your URL is wrong. Which is true. If you look at our URL, it could be a little bit more cleaner and belong to a domain. So they kind of just ripped us apart, and I got frustrated with the marketing aspect. So I said, you know what, I can't fix this right now. Let me come back to it. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I was like, let me just make sure everybody's satisfied with the software. So we then created this questionnaire, and we did 2 different versions of it. So first one, we basically got some problems and looked at everything from what they emailed us and said to us. And then the next step that we took is we asked them a series of questions, from how did you hear about us, were your expectations met, unmet, or exceeded? And everybody understands that this is an early bird startup, so they've been more than willing to work with us, which we cannot be happier about. We're so amazed that everybody's still, on board with us, and we couldn't be happier. We are fixing the problems as they come up. We're trying to fix the bigger ones that are causing the most issues first. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we are diving in head first onto this. So we're making this happen. But if you guys are starting a startup, I would suggest creating a Facebook group where you can put people inside of it and get their feedback for if you're creating some type of software or any other thing, because it is the most helpful piece of information. And it helps. Everybody says they're pretty satisfied with the customer service that we're getting to them. As long as you can help solve their problems, they're pretty excited about it. So we're going to keep it up, and I'm going to probably have another set of questionnaires after we make some adjustments. So now that we have some solid questions and solid responses, we're making those changes. We have another meeting tomorrow inside of my Facebook group where my developer is going to be there, my co-partner Taylor, and we're going to be going over some new solutions that we have, especially when it comes to the Chrome extension. We're putting together a new series of the Chrome extension and making sure that that is adjusted and works accordingly, and it just does its job. So we're going to keep that up. Some of the softwares that we tried using that we weren't really happy with, but they may work in another time. We were actually able to get into the startup of one of the softwares that is like a speaker on the side of your landing page. I can't remember what the name of that software is. I'll try and look it up later. Great company, just weren't able to work with them and make it work because nobody was using it. So we were like, okay, this isn't going to work for us. We're not going to use this. We tried to do another landing page. I tried to create another landing page by myself using Unbounce. Unbounce is ridiculous. It's just, I was like, oh my God, this is so much. So it was overwhelming, and it was underwhelming with the type of pages that I could create, and overwhelming with the amount of work that was required. So it was both kind of really was depressing at the moment. I wasn't really happy with any of those landing pages or anything that they had that could be used and structured to build landing pages. It was really crappy, in my opinion. Lead pages still seems like the place for us right now. We're established on there, so we're going to keep going. Easy Fees is still doing pretty good. We had 2 issues this week where somebody couldn't log into the software, so we're working on that. We're going to try and address it tomorrow after our big meeting, and we're going to keep going on that. So I wanted to say that's about it for all the updates right now. This week, just to get you guys posted, our goal is to reach 150 subscribers. We are down to 101. We had 104 after we sent out a bunch of emails. I guess some of the people decided they weren't interested, so we lost 3 subscribers, which is acceptable. I mean, it happens, but we're happy everybody else is still on board. So kind of my goal this week is for marketing. So step 1 was to build a new landing page. So I hired somebody on Fiverr to do it. Hopefully we'll have another presentation by Friday. It should be pretty good. This week I'm going to be in contact with another big YouTuber. It seems that YouTube is our place to go for marketing right now. It seems that we're doing pretty well over there. We're going to keep trying to keep that up and make sure everybody's happy, and just reach out to other YouTubers, see if we can collaborate. We're going to try and fix up our LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, I'm kind of okay with. We seem to have a decent profile, but we might want to fix it up a little bit. We are then going to go out and we're going to try and go to some roundtables and talk to other virtual speaking events on Eventbrite and Meetup, and reach out to other collaborators for YouTube content as well. Another thing that we are going to do is I'm going to get back on this Discord channel for entrepreneurs. They were brilliant, and I wasn't able to understand it. I was being really hard-headed, very hard-headed, more hard-headed than I normally am, and that wasn't really good of me. So I'm going to try and be more susceptible to information that people are asking me to adjust. And even though they may come off as condescending, you have to take it and bite your tongue. You got to be like, they're taking the time out of their day to write this condescending crap to help me fix the mistakes that I'm making. So it's kind of like a catch-22. But when you put yourself out there, this is what you need to hear. You always got to hear the bad stuff. But the good stuff is nice, but it's usually not the truth. So you want to hear the bad stuff more often. So my buddy, my co-partner, and my co-CEO Taylor is going to be working on finishing up the extension. His goal in terms of product extension is going to be to get it up to a baseline so that we have a presentation and it looks decent and it functions accordingly. We're going to have all our users using it. All our beta testers are still rolling it out. They're trying to use it right now. We're trying to establish it and make sure it works functionally for them. I don't want them to face any more problems. I'm trying to mitigate that as fast as I can. And we're trying to make sure that they're comfortable with the software. And at a minimum, it does the core basic functions, the right way. So we're trying to make sure that that works for them. So we are dialing in and making sure that happens. He's gonna finish up a mini sprint, and then we also, if needed, we can reach out to inside of our incubator. We have another team of a few developers who we can have access to. So we're working on that as well. After tomorrow, we should have another update. I will try to jump on here again on Monday to do update number 4 and go over all the progress with you guys. So as we are pulling this thing together, we are learning at the same time. We're going to be doubling down our marketing efforts again this week. I'm going to start tomorrow and really drive it forward to see what we can do. And I wanted to say thank you guys for checking this out, and I'll have another update coming at you probably Monday, latest Friday. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around and being a part of this. Please support us and push us forward. This is a journey, and I'm telling you guys, I'm showing you guys right now how I'm taking this software and I'm developing it. So if you guys have any questions, you can post a comment, leave me a comment. If you want to talk to me, it's easier to reach out to me on Instagram or Messenger. I'm always on there. And just want to say thank you, guys. Please keep supporting us and helping us grow. If you want to collaborate and you do an eBay store, please message me. Or if you'd like to collaborate and we could talk about our startup, we'd be more than willing to do that too. We are really looking into collaborations right now, and if people want me to jump on their YouTube channel and collaborate with them, or come on my YouTube channel and collaborate with us, we'd love it. So anybody is open, and we're looking into it right now. So I want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and we're going to keep making this thing happen. All right, peace, guys.